Live.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. It's GMS Louisiana Saints back at you with another live lesson. All right, but before we go any further, we're going to give infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and His Son by their true Hebrew name, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Shai,
Yahushua,
Harakah,
Hashem, Akakodash.
double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone who rule well, teach well, and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you. I can pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last sections of time, all right? And as you can see, America, the Jakes, Israelites in America are geared up for this so-called national holiday, all right? Celebrating their liberty from the so-called white man, which is untrue, all right? Which we're gonna go into, which is called Juneteenth, man, all right? And we're gonna further prove to you that you Israelites are still in captivity to this day, man. You haven't been liberated from this devil. The devil still has his latches on you and it's gripped tight, man. And he won't let it go. And only the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai can intervene and grant you that liberation and salvation, man. All right? Let's get into it. One of you Akim can read Baruch Shah.
I'll read for you.
If you want, all right, go
And
ahead.
hold that Baruch 3 and 8 on there.
All right, this is on Juneteenth.com, and it's the history of Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States. Dating back to 1865, it was on June 19th that the Union soldiers, led by Major General Gordon Granger, landed at Galveston, Texas, with news that the war had ended and that the enslaved were now free. Note,
All right? So 155 years ago, on this date, the so-called read that last sentence again out. Dating when it starting at dating back to 1865.
Dating back to 1865, it was on June 19th that the Union soldiers, led by Major General Gordon Granger, landed at Galveston, Texas, with news that the war had ended and that the enslaved were now free.
All right. So my question to you Israelites is, free from what? All right. Last time I checked, the 3/5 declaration or the 3/5 part of the Constitution wasn't even really being talked about until 1868. All right. You were still counted as 3/5 of a human being to the so-called devil, man. All right. So what were you actually free from? Okay. Because last time I checked, we still have to pay taxes, tributes. We're still subject to unrighteous decrees and fines and payments in the society, man. So what are you actually free from? Let me get that Baruch 3 and 8 on Baba Kushah.
Yeah, when you get the opportunity, I got that word emancipate in the online etymology.
And if Baba Kushah could a brother grab the word liberate from off Google.com.
This Baruch 3 verse 8, it says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us."
All right, we're still here in America today, man. Last time I checked, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai hasn't cracked the clouds yet and granted us our salvation that we so long for. All right. Last time I checked, we're still subject to police brutality, fines and payments, paying taxes to this devil. All right, and we're still considered 3/5 of a human being, man. All right. So how can we be free? How can you celebrate freedom when you still yet this day in your captivity, man? You got
Right.
it.
It says, "Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse,
That's
and
right.
to be subjected."
Israelites are scattered all across the four corners, man, for going off. All right, and we're all treated as what? Niggers, okay, Mexicans, Latinos. Those are not our true names, man. All right, we're the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, we're Issacharites, Benjamites, Judites. All right, those are the true origins of our names, man. Not what this so-called devil has stamped upon us, man. So why would you want to not own up to who you truly are, man? You want to be who this devil wants you to be. All right. You want to say, hey, 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 look at me, pick me, pick me. And those that are out there celebrating Juneteenth, you're envying your oppressor, man. All right. Somebody, if Bubba Kushava, brother, can give me that. And continue on, brother, please.
It says, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment.
And a curse, because all of the curses are upon Israel, man. All right. That's why we're stuck in this captivity in the first place. Last time I checked, we can't just go to Israel. We can't go to the land, to our homeland. All right. This devil has his latches on us so tight, okay, that we have to go to him for any type of so-called separation from the society, man. Okay. Does brother get that Liberate off Google?
I got
You
it.
mind if I add something?
Go ahead, Al.
And when it speaks on that subject of payments, you don't mind me saying, you can't miss paying your bills. You know, you can't miss paying your insurance. You can't miss a lot of different situations. You can't miss a lot of different paying debts in this world, man, or you're gonna be put in a bad position. You know, situations to where you're gonna be without. You know, and the devil got that. He got that over your head, man. You know, to keep you in subjection.
That's right. Because what happens if you just decide to stop paying your mortgage or stop paying your phone bill or your car note, man? He's gonna take your car. He's gonna evict you out of your home, and you could even be thrown in jail, man. That's how this devil is rocking, man. Because his laws are so there's an old saying that says always read the fine print. And this devil is a master at putting little trickery and words and contracts to deceive our people, man. Because our people don't read and they perish from a lack of knowledge. All right. But luckily, we've been bestowed on this truth. This truth has been bestowed upon us and given us mercy that we're able to what? Discern from different things. Actually get into the etymology of things and see what's really cracking with this devil, man. Because if you don't know, you won't grow, man. You won't grow in this truth if you don't research, man. You won't grow and know who you truly are and accept it if you don't study and search these scriptures. All right? You got that Liberate out? If you was done, Ariel?
I had a little bit more on that. It says, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God, Yahweh.
That's right, man. Point blank, period. The Most High is using Esau as a whooping stick on the children of Israel, man. All right? For a short period of time until he comes and what? Destroys this place, man. Amos 9 and 8. The eyes of the Lord are upon a sinful kingdom, and he will destroy it off of the face of the earth, man. That's what's to become of America. If you want to talk and be realistic, man. So what can celebrating Juneteenth and protesting in the streets of America actually do for you Israelites? And what has it done in the past? Absolutely nothing, man. But what has hearkening onto the Lord done for Israelites in the past? It's brought them closer to the Most High. All right. It's given their sins. It's granted their sins to be blotted out. All right, and thought about no more. And it's granted them salvation, man. We're gonna get salvation for believing on the Most High, not this system, and not trusting in this beast system. You got that word Liberate out?
Come. So Liberate says verb, to set someone free from a situation, especially imprisonment or slavery in which their liberty is severely restricted.
That's right. And although the devil has taken brother, the elder put Jeremiah 24:9 up there. But
Yeah,
although this devil has taken physical chains off, it's turned from physical slavery to corporate slavery. Okay, we went from being in chains as slaves to being debt slaves. All right, to being corporate slaves. Because there's a pyramid in the society. You got the least at the top, and you got so-called upper class, you got middle class, and you got all the debt slaves at the bottom, man. All right, and that's how this devil is working. He wants this system to keep going on. So, and his main target is Israelites, man, because he knows that we're the chosen people of the Lord. He knows that in order for his society to flourish, he has to keep us at the bottom. He has to keep us without knowing. But once we get in the know and realize who we truly are, then what? This society will crumble as it is doing now. Because more people are waking up due to the prophets of Great Millstone on down to the least of us. And this society is literally crumbling before our eyes, man. And it's a beautiful thing. You got it. I keep going.
It says free a country, city, or people from enemy occupation.
That's right. And have we been? Aren't we still in the neck of the enemy right now? Don't the scriptures say that? So how can we be liberated from this devil? And Juneteenth, and as I was watching the news, I've been seeing like Juneteenth is supposed to be all about what? Liberation, separation. They said there's a movement that's going on saying we're not going to celebrate July 4th anymore. We're going to celebrate Juneteenth. Okay, but what are you actually separated from? Because last time we checked, we're still here in America. We still got to go to work on Monday, work for this devil, still got to pay our taxes, still got to put gas in our car. All right? We're still subject to his principalities and his witchcraft and his sorcery in the society, man. So what are you actually free from? And Biblical Shamawat, the one I wanted to get was set when it starts at set.
Up here at the top.
It says release, Salaki, release.
Release someone from a state or situation that limits freedom of thought or behavior.
That's right.
That limits freedom or thought. Salaki, that limits freedom of thought or behavior. Last time I checked, this devil doesn't want you mentally free. Because once you're mentally free through these scriptures, through this word, then what? Your behavior will change. All right? You'll know that the Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is one true God, man. The only God. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. And that's power. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and he that is righteous run into it, roughly paraphrasing, man. This devil don't want this word to go out, man. And yet it still does. And each and every time it does, prophecy is fulfilled.
That's why Yahushua said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, man. That's what liberates us, man. Yahushua.
One more time, Mike. What shall make you free, out?
The truth.
The truth, man. Not Juneteenth.
God.
Not 4th of July. Okay? And these Israelites, they don't understand, man. They go out and they celebrate these holidays, and the Most High keeps striking them with more and more plagues, man. It's gonna happen. This place is waxing worse and worse and worse, man. You got it, Aki.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got you something. But hey, you know, that's right, man. Because also, when you go in the scriptures, going back to Isaiah 61:1, the prophets also unshackle the minds of the people, which is a contemporary. It's a temporary freedom from the state of the world that we come out of while we're basically in prison, because we still prisoners of war physically, but our mind is unshackled. All right, and that goes by what? The way of the prophets. The prophets are those that push forward that way, that truth and the light of Yahushua, man. Because we come and speak to the prisoners that are bound, all right, and those that are what? That are bound up, man, pretty much according to this system, man. So I'm gonna go into the word emancipate, and I got that for you too. That Jeremiah 24, I'm holding that. I want to go into that word emancipate because we never was actually set free or liberated, man. You see, especially going back to Deuteronomy 28:68, it says, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, meaning what? Our homeland. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for buying men and buying women, slaves, and no man shall buy you. Meaning no man is going to loose you of this current state or this captivity you under, man. Because Yahushua got to come back to free us, man. The backing up the brother point of which he spoke about, man. You see? But this, you gonna say something?
No.
You got it out.
All right. So this emancipate, it says to set free from control, and it's the online etymology. Let's see. To set free from control, it says out of parental, to put out of parental authority, declare someone free, give up one's authority over. Because the emancipation, the authority that was given up over from the slave owners, all right, was given over to what? A government, man. Okay? We was given over from actual slave owners to the actual government, man. All right? Which is going to say it in here. The freeing of a son or wife from the legal authority to make his or her own way in the world, from assimilated form of X out away. See X, emancipare, deliver, transfer, or sell. It says to transfer or sell, which means to transition, all right, or to be sold over into somebody, which the Lord said we shall be sold as bondmen and bondwomen, all right, as lots. And it says ownership from manus, which hand, to take. So we was taken from one hand to the other, to grasp, which one people took us from one hand and grasp us to where we are today, man, which is we're in the hand of a collection of what you would call the government, man. All right, a body of people, rather than just one single slave owner owning X amount of slaves. But you can make your point, Elder. I got the scripture on it too.
Read that scripture real fast.
This Jeremiah chapter 24, verse 9. It says, and I will deliver them to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth for their hurt, to be a reproach and a proverb, a taunt and a curse in all places where thou shalt drive them.
And the key word was the Lord said, I will deliver them. So the only one that's going to give you true emancipation and proclamation, a true transitioning from one world or one ownership to the other is Yahweh Shai, man. Starting with Yahweh, okay? Another one, the brother started earlier about the reproach and proverbs and the curse. We all that over here in this ancient Egypt, man. It happened back then in ancient Egypt. It's happening again in this Egypt, man. So the only one, once again, is going to give us true deliverance, true whatever they want to call it, emancipation, is Yahweh Shai, man. You're looking for a false hope, man. When you go out here, really Juneteenth is a joke, man. It just shows that 2 years after the fact, they dumped you down so much they gave you liberation 2 years after the fact, man. So-called liberation. Which when you do research on Abraham Lincoln, man, he hated niggas, man. He had slaves of his own, man. Okay? And they wasn't really giving you niggas, you jakes, okay? They wasn't really giving you jakes freedom, okay? Because all they did was transitioning this corporation from hardcore slavery to corporate slavery, man. And then they also they own in slavery, man. So go put that in your pipe and smoke it, man.
I got
you can transition. Let the brother come back in.
That's right.
I got a quick precept real fast. Just a little quick one. This Jeremiah 8:20. It says, the harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved. You know? We not saved, man. Going back to all the points that the brothers was making, man. You know, look at the position we in, man. Niggas are rooting and happy about basketball returning. Can't wait for the NFL to come back. Like, niggas want to stay in their captivity, man. It's obvious, man. They celebrating about a Juneteenth. Like, what's the significance of it, man? Because once you go into the history and learn about it and get an understanding on it, you're really not saved. Once again, we still in the midst of our oppressor, man. And he's still putting hell on us, man. It's evident.
Yeah, I got two.
Yeah, I had real quick.
You got Ra'aya. After you bring out your precept, could you please bring out the excerpt with a prisoners of war, like explain the whole little breakdown that you brought out at camp that time?
Con, I got you. But the precept I got is the back of what the elder brother said. As it says in Jeremiah 24, verse 9, we were delivered to our enemies. Only Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua is going to deliver us from our enemies. And it even says that in the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Okay. You just read it out?
Yeah, I just read it out. And break it out again, bro. Break it out again. Break it out again.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. And this is talking about that spiritual Egypt, that great city in Revelation 11, verse 8, the United States of America. And how did you get here? Through the transatlantic slave trade by ship. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And that word buy doesn't mean what these Edomite Christians like to say, where they like to butcher that scripture and say, look, it says nobody's going to buy you, so you obviously weren't slaves. When you go into the Strong's further word buy, it's Strong's H 7069.
Uncovered.
Strong's H 7069.
Kana, and it reads, to get, acquire, create, buy, possess. And I'm going to go down to in the A section, the lowercase a, of the Most High originating, creating, and redeeming his people. The point blank period. It means that nobody would redeem us or save us from this captivity except Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.
That's right. That's right, man. So all your thoughts should rest upon Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. All right, because as you can clearly see in America, the Lord is making a mockery of 2/3 of Israel, man. All right. One day is the Me Too movement. The next day is Black Lives Matter. The next day is All Lives Matter. The next day it's Juneteenth, man. They're being swayed. Their way of life is being swayed to and fro like the wind, man. You have to stand on solid grounds when you come to serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And that's what these 2/3 despise, man. They want everything willy-nilly, man. They want everything all over the place, man.
They want a gray area.
They don't want stability, man. And that's what this word gives you. But you got it, brother.
Yeah, Jake, if I could just say real fast, Jake live inside that gray area, man. That's all they're about. They want it their way. And if they get uncomfortable, they want an opportunity to say that they don't like it like that. And if they're happy, everything all right, man. You know, that's just all they're about.
That's right.
And I got a precept too.
I got that prisoner of war when you want it.
Kinda, you got it, Shamaki.
It's Jeremiah 15:33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all of them that took them captives held them fast and refused to let them go.
That's right. You got it, bro.
Yeah, so who are these so-called Negroes and Latinos talking about they free, they're American, you know, you can do what you want to do, this and that. That ain't the case. You still a slave, you still a captive, you still got an owner. And guess what? It's so-called white man, Esau Edom. Whether it's on the job site, in the fields, on the basketball court, still Esau, man. You still a slave. You just a high-paid slave or a low-paid slave. Either way.
Hey, if I could say real quick, the stability of Esau kingdom rests on the backs of Jake's, you know, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. If they let us go, their economy is gonna belly up overnight, man. So the oppressor have no means to let you go. They only sit on their base to further keep you oppressed and in the state that you in. So you can't escape or leave out. All right, they're oppressing you to have you in shackles forever, man. That's the goal. The goal is to not let we are the golden people on the earth that don't know we're golden. So they like, look, that's like you having a special resource or whatever, and you basically like, look, if this resource, if we use all this or some kind of way get rid of this, then our exist. They only exist because of us. Our people. They have no place. None of the kingdoms that have been built or standing and stood and fell, the Israelites built up every kingdom, man. So it's no different for this one. You see? So we have to basically be in subjection to these people in order for they to have the stuff, they to have the comfort of the earth, you know, for lack of a better word, for them to enjoy the fruits of the earth. They have to have us in possession, man. We're the golden children of the earth. You got it, out.
That's right. Could somebody give me Revelations 18:4 and yeah, start at 4. And you got it, Raya, if anybody didn't have anything else right now.
Yeah, I
got a precept.
Yeah, I got
it. Bring out that prisoner of war, Raya, real quick.
This is from Britannica.com, and it's their definition on prisoner of war. And it says, first, prisoner of war, any person captured or interned by a belligerent power during war. In the strictest sense, it is applied only to members of regularly organized armed forces, but by broader definitions, it has also included guerrillas, civilians who take up arms against enemies openly, or a non-combatant associated with the military force. And when you go to the ancient terminology of a prisoner of war, it reads, in the early history of warfare, there was no recognition of a status of prisoner of war for the
Okay, stop right there, all right? No recognition of a status of prisoner of war. Weren't we once embedded in the Constitution as 3/5 of a human being? Okay, that's not recognition. How are you recognized as if someone tells you, hey man, we're gonna hire you, come on the job and everything, man. When you available to work, be like, all right, I'm available on Monday. All right, cool, but we're gonna consider you 3/5 of an employee. How does that sound, man? And that's what you Israelites are to the devil, man. You nothing but a cash cow. You nothing but Goyim. You nothing but a debt slave, man. All right, you got it out.
In the early history of warfare, there was no recognition of a status of prisoner of war, for the defeated enemy was either killed or enslaved by the victor.
That's right, and we're the defeated enemy in this society, man. Because we have an enemy. It's Esau. And the defeated enemy was what, Baba Kushan?
Was either killed or enslaved by the victor.
And that's our lot here in America. You're either getting ready to get killed, slaved by this devil in the society, or enslaved, man. Cast you into prison, or you're a corporate slave, man. You're not free in the society, and you yet and still want to yell out in the streets of America, no justice, no peace, no racist police. All right, this is justice to the Lord right here, man. All right, one of many other scriptures that we can pull. Anybody got their Revelation 18?
I got it.
Hey, if I could say real quick, with Esau trying to give you this illusion of democracy and how far you've made it by you Jakes being able to go get a job and live the so-called American dream, that plays into Revelation chapter 13, where he was a dragon with those 2 horns and he spake like a lamb. Esau Edom still in that ancient warfare spirit to where you Jakes, you Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans is nothing more than slaves to him. Able to be used at his own leisure, whichever way he wants to use you as. As Kaya just said, America was built and runs off the backs of you Israelites. So if he were to just let you go, then the whole kingdom would collapse. So he's definitely not doing that.
Say why you might as well get something that go exactly with what he said, real fast.
You got it, bro.
This Deuteronomy 28:48. It says, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in a want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he destroy thee. Hey, just going back into what the brother Ra'aya was saying, man. You know, Jake is totally he's so dependent on the so-called white man that he don't know his left from his right, man. You know, his schedule is based on what the so-called white man got planned for him, man. Oh, well, I got work today. I gotta go to work. I got to go here. I gotta go there. You know, I gotta go to the grocery store. You know, everything is based around what the so-called white man want and need Jake to do, and they get it done, man. You know.
If I could back up what you just said and guide you, if you don't mind, could I finish out this prisoner of war on Britannica?
Kind like you got it, bro.
Just to back up what the brother Arias said, you 2/3 Israelites, or you might as well be spiritual Edomites, because your whole existence is dependent upon Esau Edom's paradigm, his idea on how life is supposed to be and what your role in it is. You honestly can't see past your two front eyes. It's all about English, the dollar, getting that bag, shaving your face, wearing a suit, being a nigger, a thug, a spick, a tonto, etc., being a good old American patriot, celebrating July 4th, and if you want to say you're woke, celebrating Juneteenth. But back in the definition for prisoners of war on Britannica, it reads, the women, children, and elders of the defeated tribe or nation were frequently disposed of in similar fashion. The captive, whether or not an active belligerent, was completely at the mercy of his captor. Hey, back in that Deuteronomy 28, we shall go to our enemies for want of all things. And we have that yoke of iron around our necks. And if the prisoner survived the battlefield, his existence was dependent upon such factors as the availability of food and his usefulness to his captor. If permitted to live, the prisoner was considered by his captor to be merely a piece of movable property, like cattle.
Right.
That's right, huh? Backing up what you were saying, this is the definition of American dream on Google. It says, the American dream is the belief that anyone, regardless of where they were born or what class they were born into, can attain their own version of success in a society where upward mobility is possible for everyone. Basically, do as thou will, man. And it says in a society where upward mobility is possible for everyone. That's a blatant lie, because upward mobility is not possible for Israelites in this society. All right, we can't move up in the society. We're the first to get fired and last to get hired, man.
Right.
And that's common knowledge. But yeah, you want to celebrate Juneteenth, man, amongst all these other heathen ideas, man. All right. And back in Maccabees, when the messenger of Antiochus came unto Mattathias, and he was like, you gonna bow down and worship these idols. What did he say, man? We're after the covenant of our forefathers, man. And we're willing to what? We're willing to perish behind it. We're willing to go to war behind it spiritually. All right, because we're spiritual. We're out on the highways and byways. All right, we're willing to go to the furthest extent of this great book and of the scriptures to defend the honor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Because we're his message. You got it, bro.
Got that Revelations 8 and you wanted 18 and 4, huh?
I started 4.
Revelations 18 verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye may be not partakers of her sins.
Keep going.
And that ye receive not of her plague. Keep reading.
It's downstairs, bro. Kinda. And like it says, it says, and that ye receive not of her plagues. So we don't want to be caught up in these race wars that's here in America. We don't want to be caught up in martial law, RFID chip, FEMA camps. All right. So we came out of this world, and we're not partakers of Juneteenth, man. There's number sin and abominable things going on at this so-called celebration, man. What is it really about? Ask yourself this, Israelites. Do your research in your history, man. Keep going on.
It says, for her sins have reached unto the heavens, and the Most High had remembered her iniquities.
That's right, man. Talking about America, man. The sins of this place has reached onto heavens, man. All right. Woe to the town that is built upon blood, man. Israelite blood, the blood of the saints is spilled all across America, man. And the Most High knows this. That's why the sins of this place has reached onto heaven, man. And it'll be destroyed utterly off the face of the earth, based upon Esau touching the apple of the Most High's eye, man. And you gonna reference that name Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You got it out. Keep going.
If I could say real fast, Jake would really die for America, man. You know? Like Jake would really die for this place, man. Like there's a lot of Jakes that was in the army that was like, man, I died or I lost my leg or something happened to me for my great country, America, you know? So when it comes down to them plagues and the iniquities that that the Lord gonna condemn them with, man, they probably do that with pride, you know? They so goddamn whooped in their mind. So when the Lord come back, when they fight against them, they gonna do that with pride, man. You know?
Yeah. Because how many Jakes lay down in life with the devil in the Navy, in the Army, the National Guard, the Marines, all right? Paying tribute to
just an everyday police officer, you know?
Kinda. Keep going, bro.
It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she has filled.
That's justice, man. Rewarding Babylon according to what it rewarded you. And what has Babylon rewarded to us? Death, rape, rob, murder, all right, confusion, identity theft. Okay? So the Most High is going to reward this place double, all right? Nuclear fire, all right? Justice and nuclear are both 7-letter words, man. And this place is going down, man. You better believe it. You got it out.
It says, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
Double, man. You got it, bro.
So that was
it on that. You got one?
I got you something, man.
Hey, I got one.
You're the only one I'm with. Go ahead, you, brother.
Just to back up what the brother said earlier about the absurdity of Juneteenth celebrating that you're so-called liberated, but then you have to go back and work for the same people that you were liberated from. That doesn't even make any sense. Why would you celebrate working for your enemy if you're so-called free? This is Exodus chapter 9, verse 1. Then Yahweh said unto Moses, go in unto Pharaoh and tell him, thus saith Yahweh, the God of the Hebrews, let my people go that they may serve me. You can't really serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai unless you're sovereign. You have to have your own land. You have to have the ability to exert justice according to your commandments, your culture. And we read in the definition of liberation that you're free to practice your own thoughts and behaviors. We clearly aren't free to do that here. You can't be an Israelite and celebrate the laws of the Heavenly Father. You go to jail, man. If you execute judgment on a sodomite, if you execute judgment on an adulterer, they'll put you into the jail. So how are you free? You can't even serve the Most High. And when you go into Ecclesiastes, 12 and 13, the whole duty of man is to keep the commandments. So you can't even be a man here. If the whole duty of man is to keep the commandments of the Most High and to fear him, and you can't do that in Babylon, you can't even be a man here. So you're not free. You got it, huh?
That's right.
Right. The brother on point with that, man. You know, because Jake looking for reparations. Listen, your oppressor not gonna pity you, man. All right. Every now and again they throw you a bone and take somebody to jail on some charges, but we don't see them getting life in jail or what they gonna get? 3 years, 2 years suspended, serve a year out, and good time for killing Jake. You see? But if Jake kill Esau, Jake getting the death penalty, man. They coming for Jake to get triple life, man. You see? But they're every now and again throw Jake a bone, and Jake think they getting justice, man. in a system that's the criminal justice system, man. Like the brother Ryo, it's the criminal justice system, man. You know, that speaks for itself, man. But our oppressors not gonna pity us, man. I won't bring them. You won't make a point out because I just
want to say something according to what you were saying. Like that one dude, Dylan Roof, that shot up that church. I never heard him get no death penalty yet. And they said the Negroes said we forgive him.
Yeah, they took him to get Burger King, huh?
Yeah,
they took him to get Burger King. Yeah, bro. Listen, certain things Jake just gotta wake up and say, like, man, look, man, you know, when is enough for Jake to really realize, like, man, these signs and you know this talking about we gonna do this and we burnt, you know, still in our target. That ain't getting you nothing, Jake. You're not gaining nothing, man. All right. All you doing is making your situations or matters worse because all they doing is filming Jake out there and they gonna use it against Jake to execute Jake, man. You see, they're making Jake the laughing stock. We're gazing stock amongst the people, man. Not we, because the men of the Lord are not out there doing it. So let me exclude that we from them and us, all right? Because nobody cares about you, Jake. Only one care about you is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and he too on this side, he don't care about you over here. Because Jake, you don't care about your own well-being, your own self, your own structure, your own constitution, all right, your own citizenship, your own commonwealth, man. Jake cares nothing about that, man. Jake don't care about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and nothing that consists of him. So the Lord like this here, this Jeremiah 15:5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? You got it, why?
Right. Last time I checked, nobody's having pity upon Israelites here in America, man, except the Lord. Yeah. Only the Lord is showing us compassion and mercy, man, through these scriptures. Let's keep it 100, Israel. Only the Lord is granting you mercy and truth, man. But what you want to do, Israel, you want to say, you want to profess it with your mouth, but your heart is very far from it. Your actions is not towards the Lord, man. All right? And America is one big oxymoron, man. The land of the free, the home of the brave. Wow, that's an oxymoron. So what is going on in America? How can it be the land of the free and the home of the brave, man? We're not brave for the society. We're not willing to go all out for the society. We're willing to go all out for the Lord, but not in the society we live in. We're in this world, but we're not of this world, man. You got it, Kaya.
Hey, that's why the Lord constantly let our oppressors constantly let the oppressors oppress those who refuse to return unto him. All right, one that backslide is one who perpetually goes backwards, that keep going back into what he done, man. You see, that's why the Lord speak about in Lamentation when, you know, pretty much, you know, Israel is crying out. The Lord like, man, look, I done turned my house over to orphans and aliens, man. Y'all became strangers to me, man. Y'all done became gold that is dim, all right? Those y'all, as I'm talking about, is those who refuse to return to the Most High, man. So he gonna allow the oppressors to constantly do this. This Zechariah 11:5. It says, who possess us, slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. How often do they slay Jake in the street and say, oh, the nigga had a knife. Oh, it looked like he had a weapon. Oh, well, he didn't have a weapon, but he reached for his phone. Like, come on, man. These are not even justifiable offenses to where they supposed to get persecuted beyond the law, man. Because they are murdering Jake, right? Because the scriptures tell you thou shalt not kill, which that is actually murder, all right? Because we kill, it's a lot, it's a bloody book. So when you kill justly, it's biblically constitutional. But when you murder, that is against the law, man. So they are murdering Jake, all right? They slay Jake and they hold themselves not guilty. It says, and they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. You got it, huh?
Hey, and if I can say this, back to what you were saying, Kaya. Jake steady seeking pity in the society, man. And when pity means what? You're willing to spare a person. You're willing to show them mercy. All right, okay. And just like you said with the situation, you go in the pocket to get your license and registration. You make one false move away from getting a bullet in your head, man. That's not pity, man. That's not pity. All right, this devil is not willing to spare you, man. Oh wait, look, he's got a gun. When you just reaching in your glove, showing your license and registration, man. He's willing to. This devil is willing to check you out and see you to the spirit world at a moment's notice, man. But yet you still wanna do as the heathen. All right, you still wanna go to this devil and to his system and trust in him, man. Woe to you that go down to Egypt and trust in their horses and chariots because they're strong, man.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Jake put himself
and one on the board too.
You got it, brother. Y'all got it.
What you said, KL?
No,
I say Jake put himself in harm's way. You see? So the Lord ain't gonna protect him. The Lord only protecting those men that's going away from the way. Hey, who won't be face to face with a distraught Edomite, especially in a time where racism is at an all-time high, which had always been at an all-time high, right? It's just been basically disguised through judge gowns, all right, badges and different the judges, right, man, right. It's been and all these fake. They putting themselves and setting themselves in high places just to judge Jake unjustly and just go as if, all right, well, we got the right to do it because we the policemen, we're the judges, all right, we're the councils of the earth, man. But you got it, brother. Y'all got it.
I got something. Y'all can now post it. They go right with what y'all saying, man, because Jake put themselves in a position where they get uncomfortable to get along with others, man. You know?
Yeah.
Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou ways to seek love? Yep. So Jake, you trying to you going out, you protesting, you trying hard for the so-called white man to give you what you want. And then when somebody called it out, they say, why you begging the white man? Oh, I ain't begging him. We just trying to get what we want. But that's you begging. You saying hands up, don't shoot. You basically being subjective to this. I mean, yeah, subjection. You're in subjection to this man.
Taking
a knee. Right. Yeah, we not gonna play unless y'all give us what we want. Like
still playing for the devil.
Still
like, yeah. I got that word. I got that. Bring out the elder precept, and I got that word trimmest.
It says, "Why trimmest thou way to seek love?"
That word trimmest is
Strong's H 3190. Yatav.
Yatav. It means to be good, be pleasing, be well, be glad, to be well with, to go well with, to do thoroughly. Okay, merry. So why trimmest thy ways? Why be merry? Why do good? To what? I bring it out one more time. So like
it says, "Why trimmest thou way to seek love?"
To seek love. Envy thou not the person choose none of his ways, man.
Right.
We're supposed to be being wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove in these times, man. All right. We're supposed to be walking circumspectly, man, and knowing the times that we're actually in, and knowing it's about to go down in this place, man. Not seeking love from our oppressor. You looking crazy. You looking real bad out here right now, Israel. Real bad, right, man. And that's why the Lord's going to stricken this place more and more with plagues, man. It just had to happen this way. And the Bible speaks of it, man. This is just prophecy, man. It's getting worse and worse. You Jakes are cooning more and more, man. And the Lord is showing you more and more all these natural catastrophes, all right, these plagues, these race wars, these riots. These are all come from the Lord, man. Esau is not controlling this place. He's just being a good whipping stick for the Lord. He's a good boy, man. He's a good sport, man. You got it, right?
No, that's what's right. It says, therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. And hey, man, it's obvious, man. Jake are of their father the devil, man. And the lust ye shall do, you know? And they do it so well. When Jake turned into a homo, he's the ultimate homo, man. When Jake is a dealer, he do it to the maximum, man. You know? They even put a little sauce on it, man, just to let you know how serious it is.
Watch to do evil.
Watch to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Right?
I got a
precept. Could a brother give me Isaiah 9 and 16? And y'all can go with y'all precept.
The elder says something wrong with the service.
On my end now? It's on my who?
No, we good. We good.
You want the Isaiah 9 and 6 first, or?
He said 9 and 16. 9 and 16, I think he said.
9 and 16. 9 and 16.
This is Isaiah 9 and 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
That's right.
That's right, man. The leaders of this society are causing you people to go off, man. You top Jakes are making it cool and making it seem upright and righteous to celebrate this holiday, man, which further confuses our people, man. All right? People are actually out here in the streets, man. All right? Where I'm currently residing, man, protesting on this day, man. But protesting for what? They don't even know, man. They don't even know what they're protesting for, man. All right? It's number witchcraft, wizardry, sorcery going on at these things, man. And you people can't see it, man, because you're totally stuck and plugged into the matrix, man. All right? And you're perishing because you don't hearken onto the word and you don't read, man. You got it, Amawat.
Yeah, you just said our people don't even know what they're protesting. It's crazy, like when you do the real protest, which is proclaim this word to proclaim liberty to the captives, Jake look at you like you crazy. Like, what you mean a white man ain't equal to us? What you mean he's going into slavery? They don't want actual solution. They don't want actual justice. So how are you going to so-called protest, but then when somebody's telling you that the people that have you in derision, the people that have you in captivity, they're going to go into captivity as it is written, and you have a problem with that. So what are you even protesting for?
And if I could add, the so-called white man been brutally beating you niggas for the longest. So what are you protesting about? Police brutality. What is that? The white man been knocking you niggas heads off your shoulders, man.
Right? And stop.
What are you doing?
Your men, women, and your children, man. Yeah. Your whole household this devil has polluted, man. But you still watch, like the precept said, watch thyself to seek love, man. You got it, bro.
Jake just not justified and none of this doing. You got a precept, and I got one after you, y'all brothers. You got one out, right? Yeah, come on. I'll go after y'all, brother.
Con. And before I bring it out, just to back up what you said, Kaya, hey, these Edomites out here, some Jakes are justified in their killing, but a lot of the times they're just straight up murdering Jake, finding up a so-called probable cause to kill Jake. And that's the difference between that's the difference between what kill and murder is in the law. To kill somebody means you're going to war against somebody, another nation, to fight them, or somebody's coming at you and you kill them in self-defense. But murder is when you lie in wait for somebody to put them to death. Didn't do anything. Yep. They're completely innocent blood.
Yep. You lurk privily. You lurk.
Khan, and the scriptures perfectly describe that behavior as Esau's. This is Lamentations chapter 4. I'm gonna start at 17. As for us, and this backs up that Jeremiah 2 and 33. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation. Point blank period. It's like a person, a victim who's tied in a basement, and they're tied in the basement of a serial killer. They're trying to get the serial killer to let him go and help him and make him a sandwich. It's not gonna happen. They're going to turn you into the fucking sandwich. This is verse 18. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid in wait for us in the wilderness.
Whew. That's deep. Hey, and that's the pursuit of this devil, man. He hunts our steps, whether it be clicking on them blue and red lights behind you, checking your license and registration, seeing your credentials, seeing if you got any warrants, traffic tickets, and all that, man. Or whether it be what? With the drones flying over your house, man, tracking your location, trying to tap into your phone, seeing what you're doing, man. This devil wants to be like the Most High, man. Let us not forget, all right? He aspires to be like Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. But he's a knockout version, all right? You can't be like the Creator, man. The scriptures tell you that clearly, man. So Esau, your mission is in vain. That's why I said, and that's a beautiful point for a nation that cannot save us, man. So you're hoping on this place to restore itself, which it won't, man. Because guess what? As soon as people started flocking outside, now they got more so-called cases of coronavirus popping up. More and more celebrities are getting it. I'm seeing I saw a bunch of UFC fighters getting it, man. It's just more and more cases, man. So this place is steadily crumbling, but Jake's steadily trying to save it, man. All right.
The one cat, Ezekiel Elliott's supposed to have had it too, man. You know, but who cares about them niggas? You know, things are getting worse and worse because, like the elder just posted in the private chat, they've been having hangings and they've been calling them suicide.
Yeah.
So what nigga hanging himself on trees? What a nigga trying to incite a race riot? You know what I mean? Because what in the hell?
Jake gonna be the first.
Believe that that's a suicide.
Yeah.
You know?
Jake don't even kill himself like that. And not just along with the suicides, you got protesters taking down the certain statues. Thomas Jefferson. It's all a spark race riots, man. Which the scriptures spoke about these things, you know. The other statue riot that we was talking about on the phone the other day, man.
New Mexico.
Yeah, in New Mexico, man. The Conquistador statue, man. Somebody got shot. You got these people, Edomites at the protesters. They Edomite burning the store down. Like what? I thought Jake not doing. Hey, they got people that went burned down the housing project. Now Jake didn't do that shit. Jake gotta live there, man. Bro, Jake ain't burn the housing development, the project down, huh? Jake ain't do that shit, man. So it's like race riots, man.
Right.
You see? But our people can't catch that's why Jake at the bottom of the barrel, man. I'm always quote and say what Jake is, man. What it is, I was trying to tell Raya the other day, and I couldn't remember. You said Jake a bummer. I mean, it's something you say.
A loser?
Yeah, Jake a loser, man. That's it. Jake a loser, man.
Plain and
You
simple.
see? And Jake at the bottom of the barrel, man. You got it out. Y'all got it.
Yeah. And to back up what you were saying, the elder said, look at all the hangings of Jake lately, man.
Yeah.
And this devil is still in that ancient war spirit, man. He's still willing to hang you, Jakes, man. What are you not learning about this place, man? We're watching a nation that cannot save us, literally, man. All right.
Yeah.
And I read an article. They had some cops there. I know y'all brothers probably saw it. They killed. I think it was it Breon? Not Breonna Taylor. Basically, the moral of the story is the cops walked out and they basically protested and said they wasn't working no more, like called off or whatnot. So it's a total uproar in the streets of America, pandemonium, man.
Yeah, they had a line of police officers throw down their handcuffs and quit because I think it was in one of those countries in Europe. They're no longer allowed to choke Jake, so they made choking Negroes illegal. So a whole bunch of cops just quit because they can't choke niggas anymore, man.
Nigga said, if I can't choke a nigga, I can't work it.
It's over.
Somebody, you got a precept. I got one out of you, brother.
This is Hosea 12:7. He is a merchant. The balances of deceit are in his hand. He loveth to oppress. And that's a so-called white man. He loved to oppress, man, and the balances of deceit. Hey, you see it in the media. It's witchcraft. You know, telling you can make it. You know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. When the whole time he's shaking hands with all this Masonic shit in the background. You know, what satanic Illuminati and all this kind of shit. So this whole setup, this whole structure is nothing but a fucking just smoke and mirrors, man. You can't make it here. You know, you got to be plugged in with Satan. You know, and you so-called white man. Hey, the devils, man, they run the show, man, and you got to be on his level in order to hit that top of the mountain, so to speak.
Yep.
And it says the balances of the sea are in his hand, man. The weight of the sea, man. This devil is, when it comes to being deceitful and oppressing, he's that guy. He's top of the line, man. There's no one that's competing with Esau when it comes to oppressing Israel, man. When it comes to deceitful and witchcraft and wickedness, man. But guess what? We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know these things ahead of time, man. So what do? We gird our loins up like a man, and we prepare ourselves for the turmoil that's about to transpire in America, man. That's what a wise man would do. All right, you got it, Doc.
Yeah, I
I
got
got
that.
scripture.
This
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Whoever was first,
Huh?
whoever was first, you got it.
come. This Wisdom of Solomon 15:12. It says, but they counted our life a pastime and our time here a market for gain. Because when they killed Trayvon Martin, what they did, they auctioned the gun off, all right? And everything that these devils do, notice the next thing they crying on TV, these cameras, next thing you know, they got a GoFundMe set up, man. You see? So everything that they're doing against Jay is a profitable return on the back end, man. All right? They play like we the victims, but they play as if they've been victimized to get a GoFundMe and get a $10 million, man. You see? So they use our life as a market for gain, man. Everything that they do, all right, they get gain off it, man. Everything that they do malicious or evil or wicked unto us, man. All right? It says, for say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means, man.
Man.
You see? So meaning they gonna take any measures or exact any measures, all right, to do whatever it is they need to do with us to keep their foot on our necks, man. As in Lamentations, our necks are their foot is on our necks. Matter of fact, I don't want butcher it. It says Lamentation 5:5. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest, man. This devil got his he literally got his necks on us going back to George Floyd, man. Floyd, which he an Israelite, all right, which is our people too, right? That's our people. You see, but he literally had his foot on the man's neck, man.
Yeah, his knee.
His knee.
Y'all can not say let him in. I tried to drop out so he could get in.
But,
Con.
Yeah, but I'm finishing that, man. But it says, but they counted our life for pastime and our time at market for gain. For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means. You got it, Elder.
I want to say one thing because the brother was saying how they made basically a market for gain. Now you brothers out there and you sisters, you can go look this up. Even with the guy Nat Turner, when Nat Turner went on a revolt and killed the about 50 Edomites, when they finally caught him, they lynched him, they skinned him, and they was eating him, man. And then even to this very day, they got parts of his skin passed around through Edomites, through families, and as heirlooms and heirlooms for their family pass downs. They use his skin as purses and shit, man.
Damn.
You can look this shit up, bro.
I know.
This is the inner workings of the devil, man. This man is the complete fucking devil, man. You lynch a man, Then you skin them and eat them, and then you use some of the skin to be passed down to family to family. This is from my great uncle, and they actually killed a lot of Jakes and put them up there in displays, man. You know, this man's a complete devil, man.
Yeah.
And it's hard for Jake to believe that this man's the same old guy, man. That wants to control everything, what you reading, what you eating, who you sleeping with. All right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the same guy, man. Ain't nothing changed. I don't know why you looking for this devil to change, man. I mean, how can a person change when there has been nobody chastising him? He been doing whatever he want to do for 400 years now. All right? You know, scot-free. Nobody has gotten on his ass or nothing, man. You see this guy kills people on camera, all right, whether it be with drones, guns, knives, whatever, and he gets off, man. Only one going to bring this man to true justice is Yahweh Shai, man. And it's going to be televised, man. He's going to get his ass bust before the world, man. But you brothers got it.
Kind of. Hey, and banging you up, Elder, not only does he get off, but he gets off with leave. He gets paid to kill you.
Yeah.
No.
Got a
Pay
preset.
leave. Pay
And get
leave.
a GoFundMe on top of that.
That's right.
Huh?
Huh? And our people love to say, what's one of their favorite, and I can't stand this saying, man. They love to say, man, all white people ain't racist, man. They got some good white folk out there, man. Stop that, cuz. They got some good white folk out there.
Yeah, they got niggas in the project that say that. Who in the lowest estate Jacob B? My bad for cut y'all, bro. It's just you right. You right, Salaki, brother.
Jake be getting oppressed so much. Jake at the bottom of the barrel, and they still find way to save this devil, man. Jake love to save this devil, man. And I want to say something on that market for gain, because that's what Esau does, man. And it said what Kaya brought out at the it said we must be Salakia, Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 12, but they counted our life a pastime and our time here a market for gain. For say we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means. So this devil is a get it by any means type of individual, man. Whether it be evil, all right, whether it be sodomite ways, whatever it is, man, whether it be through his rap industry, his sports industry, the television, all right, a market for gain. That's what he sees us as, man. That's how you know we're the chosen people, man. Because without Israelites in this society, man, who would this devil be? What type of accolades? What's on his rap sheet, man? Besides rape, robbing, and murder, and it's nothing good. All right, you got it, bro.
Yeah, he heap all things into himself: nations, people, resources. Hey, the scriptures say he heap everything to himself. He have more than he could imagine. I believe, the scriptures, I forget what book is in. He said he have more than he imagined, but basically covered after more, man. You see?
His desire is as hell and death, and he cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, his eyes are as hell and death, and he can't be. Hell and death is never satisfied, which represents the wicked, man. You got it, brother.
I got it real quick. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
If I could add something to that, it says, what the first part said about the wine?
Yea, Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine.
Exactly. He transgressed by wine, and he a proud man. And what Jake doing on a daily basis, knocking shots back of that wine all day, man, constantly, man. Now look at how proud our people is, man. Just as proud as the devil. You tell them about the so-called white man, they get mad about the so-called white man, then they turn around and get mad at you for talking about the so-called white man.
Facts.
That's that wine right there, man.
Facts.
That
You know?
Babylon juice.
But they're woke.
Yeah, they woke. They woke. Cause for some reason Jake got a hashtag stay woke. But be sleep as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
They wanna they constantly wanna be oppressed by the oppressor. They constantly want to be oppressed by the oppressor. But when we talking about dominion, oh, y'all got the wrong idea. We hold up. I don't know where you're going with this one.
Yeah.
Like come on, man.
That make us no better than them.
That ain't right.
Yeah.
Yep. We supposed to be better. Fucking niggas.
Jake, come on.
Shut.
Yep.
Just saying.
Hey,
Come on.
and Kaya, what you had just brought out in Wisdom Psalm 58 further says, we must be getting it by every way. And this scripture, Habakkuk 2:5, backs that up. It says what? He cannot be satisfied, man.
Right.
The devil is not satisfied with just America, man. He wants it all, man. He cannot keep it at home. He can't keep it home, man. All right? He loves to have you Jakes drunk, man. He's sitting back laughing, watching the Westerns eating a steak on his couch, man, just laughing at you, Jakes, celebrating Juneteenth, man. Oh, they think they really free? They think they really free.
Eating a rest steak, huh?
But stay woke, Jake. Stay woke. See how woke you gonna be when them ICBMs start touching down and cause hell, man. How woke you gonna be in that day? Y'all
I got a precept.
You might.
I just got a little one real fast. I just got a little one that go with that. I just wanted to add too. He on that couch eating a bloody rare steak. You know,
$200 steak.
God.
It says, 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, man. And see, we are the. I don't like to use this term, but we are the definition of being quote unquote woke. You know, we sober, man. We not drunk off of the wine of the so-called white man. So we know what it is that he can do. We know his devices that he gonna come with, man. But see, you Jakes, y'all being devoured left and right, man. And we trying to tell you exactly what it is that you need to do to be vigilant. But you drunk, you know.
Yeah,
That's right. What's some of the characteristics? And if I could say, what's some of the characteristics of being sober, man? All right, morally upright, circumspect, blameless. All right, that's not talking about being sober off actual wine, man. It's talking about being sober according to these doctrines, ideologies, and dogmas that this Edomite has pushed on the planet Earth, man. So we are sober, man. You got it, I'm a wife.
Oh yeah, just saying now, you know, Romans 13:11. Now is high time to wake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. The elect are the only woke people, man. Everybody else is stumbling, they're groping in noonday, they're walking in darkness.
Right. Because we not in a position. I just want to make one more point. We not in a position where we just trying to get to that bag, as Jake said, man. You know? That's all Jake about is that bag with white faces on it. They'll lose their whole existence for a bag of them white faces, man. But we doing it for the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. We doing what it is that we're doing right now, not for the so-called white man and what it is that he can give us in this society, but for what the Lord gonna give us in the kingdom. Go ahead, right?
Hey, this is Esau's letting you Jakes know he's the devil, whether through his actions, putting you Jakes down dead like dogs in the streets, or through his movies and his philosophies. These are lyrics from one of the songs from the original Willy Wonka movie by the character named Veruca, who she wore all red, and her whole deal was she came from a rich family and she had to have it now. Like Esau had to have that meat now. Like, and if anybody told her no, she would have a fit. But here's the lyric from the song. And what does this sound like? Habakkuk chapter 2. I want the world. I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate. Give it to me now. I want today. I want tomorrow. I want to wear them like braids in my hair, and I don't want to share them.
That is.
I want
That's
to.
Esau.
I want today. I want tomorrow. This devil wants the whole.
Down
Come on, man.
The only thought is that the houses shall continue forever.
there.
They want tomorrow, man. But we got tomorrow. Israel has eternal, man. We have eternal life.
Man.
We got next.
We got Raleigh.
Next.
That's right.
We got next. Hey, Jake over here. Jake idols done became his rivals, man. You know, and Jake still don't see that yet. It's like Jake can't see the shit Jake idolized them became his rivals, man. Look at all these cameras around the earth just running around, bro, rampant. And these, you know, these our women. Guess what? They dye their hair blonde, right? They do all the things that these people doing. No, these people been like, I'm not gonna get on my knees and tell you you gotta kiss my, you know what, man? You know the rest of what these cameras doing out here, man. They cutting up. Which you going to Margaret Singer, you know, the elder always like to go into her. Like the elder always talk about these devils, these Edomite devils, these women, man. You know, because they're not gonna be let off the hook, man. A lot of times they lied on Jake, you know, with Emmett Till and you know, different cases where they screamed rape and did this. They just as guilty as the men, man.
Right.
You see? Yeah, huh?
Uh-oh, where you go?
Karen's losing her shit.
Yeah, Karen losing her wits, man.
Yeah, Karen
Hey,
crazy.
hey, the curse is being put on them before our eyes, though, man. You see? Yeah, that power, you know, women got a romance with power, and they see the power of their men slipping out of their hands, man. So the women know, like, we going down. They about to go irate. All right, they gonna be radical every chance they could get. Are they showing you their true colors? You see, look at that. Madness, man, flipping the candy over, man. Look, steaming out. Look.
If I could say this, and even in that Willy Wonka movie, her family was so well off, she was trying to get that golden ticket by deceitful means, man. She was doing anything to get that golden ticket, man. Anything to inherit Willy Wonka's his factory, man.
Yeah, I think she literally had a whole factory of people opening up candy bars and shit like that, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
brother, got something?
Nah, that's all I had on.
Yeah, that's.
I
think that point was stapled in, you know. But I know brother said he got one.
This is just hey, this is Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
That's right. Arise ye and depart from the society, man. This is not our rest, Jake. There's so much more to be had besides America, man. America is not even a blemish to what the kingdom of Yasharala is going to instill in us, man. All right? Because that's eternity, man. Jake is switch from that temporary mindset into that eternal mindset, man. Because with that eternal mindset, you gain wisdom, you gain knowledge, you gain understanding. All right, you're looking forward to that incorruptible body. All right, you're looking forward to reigning as a judge, a prince, a king, a ruler. You're looking forward to breaking these other heathen nations into pieces, man. All right, and putting them in subjection. But when you got that temporary mindset, you're just looking forward to that bi-weekly paycheck. You're looking forward to completing that payment and that mortgage and that car rent on time, man. And that's that mindset, like Raya was saying, that Esau's paradigm, his narrative, switch from Esau's narrative to Yahweh by Shem Shah's narrative, man. You'll be all right, man. It's simple. These commandments are not grievous. All right. Y'all brothers had anything?
Got a closing one.
Now you got it, bro.
This back up just the theme of the lesson today, man. Juneteenth is not something you should be celebrating. And to back up what the elder said earlier, man, is the Most High is going to deliver us because he's the one that put us in this situation in the first place. We're supposed to petition him. This is Baruch chapter 4. Let's just jump to 29. For he that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
That's right, and it said the same power that brought these plagues upon you is the same power that's gonna give you joy, man. That's how merciful the Lord is, man. All right, we're here at this day in our captivity, scattered for reproach and bywords. But that story and this whole storyline is gonna switch, man. In a twinkling of an eye, man. We're gonna be brought back into power. It's gonna seem like, man, that was so quick. That's how we're gonna be thinking about it, man. America was here and gone, man, in a blink of an eye, man. So it's worth it when you're striving for something that you can't see when you have that faith, man. All right, it's worth it when you're setting your mindset on heavenly things and not earthly things, man. And that's what we look forward to in the kingdom to come.
If I could say real quick, if I could just say real quick, it says in the scriptures, what's 1,000 years to eternity? So what's 500 years to eternity?
Yeah,
that's right.
And if I could add, believe it or not, Jake, y'all gonna forget all about the Bugattis, the TV shows, the movies, the basketball, the Lil Waynes. Y'all gonna forget all about that and live a beautiful and prosperous life in the kingdom, man. Everything that your heart desires. Trust me.
Super quick. Sirach 11:25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
Yep.
Hey, man, you just get more depressing and depressing. I just, bro, listen, bro, Jake is on a bike. I know this kind of side topic, but this is why we got to get out of here, bro. Jake is on a bike in the drive-thru and Wendy's, man. A pedal bike, man.
Yeah. Damn.
Bro, is that an all-time low, bro? Like, bro, Jake is on a bike holding the traffic up, like, right, the car, like it's a car. Man, bro, it's just, like you say, we just got to get out of here, bro. That's kind of side note, but that's the moral of the topic, man. Jake just love oppression, man. It been 17 shootings since Friday, man.
What?
Yeah.
17 in New Orleans alone, where we at, right where we at, man.
And I guarantee
17, you, man.
And I guarantee you, if it's Jake,
to this Friday.
And I guarantee you, if it's Jake on Jake, ain't no protest being made.
No. Jake a protest.
Black Lives Matter.
Jake a protest if an Edomite kill his people. If he kill his people, it's all good.
It's all
man,
good.
Bitch ass nigga, man. One,
Yeah.
But if the enemy do it, it's okay. That's an oxymoron, man. Like, you backwards, nigga.
Yeah, you should be more outraged.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro.
More outraged when your own people do it.
Right.
Man. Your enemy's supposed to kill you. That's his job.
For real.
Yeah.
Jake don't get the memo, man. Jake don't get the large picture. That's why the Lord, like, look, I have to kill them. I have a righteous in my indignation. That's righteous judgment. It's right that I do this. Whoever perished being innocent, man. You see? Jake through, man, with all the U's at the end of it. Through. Y'all got it out.
That's right, Akim. Juneteenth will not liberate you. Only Yahweh Shem Yahushua will grant Israel justice in this place. All right. But with that, to the edifying lesson, we're going to give infinite honors and glory to our Heavenly Father and His Son by their true Hebrew names. Yahweh. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well, and are worthy of that double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners, wherever you may be scattered. Till next time, Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shabbat
Shalom. Shalom.